Windows Central's Jez Corden has claimed that more first-party Xbox titles are currently in development for PlayStation. According to a new report, more upcoming Microsoft-owned games are in development for PlayStation under the codename Latitude. While Corden doesn't go into detail on what exactly these games are, it was said that they're potentially obvious games you'd most likely expect. The report states that the new change in strategy revolves around Satya Nadella and the CFO Amy Hood's mandate to increase every department's margins, and that the company is taking a no red line approach to what games can make the change. Translation, I'm just going to go ahead and take an educated guess. I'm about 80 to 90% sure Starfield will be on PlayStation at some point. And whatever else they have coming, whatever other Bethesda and Activision games. But like, to me, this probably means Starfield is coming to PlayStation. One game Cardin mentions as a possibility is Halo. That's crazy. While it's not, Halo Infinite did flop. While it's not an official report on the series jumping to PlayStation, he mentions that it would make sense after the success of Sea of Thieves on the platform. In February 2024, Xbox released a business update to clarify its strategy change, which included releasing 4 of its games on rival platforms. Yeah, we know, yada yada yada. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a soldier in the console war. But I'm just putting myself in the shoes of somebody who's fought the multiple, like, imagine you fought the console war from the Xbox One to now, and you find out one of your heaviest hitters, Master Chief, who's fucking on Paramount Plus, lost his virginity, is going to PlayStation. I would be hurt. I'd be hurt. It'd be like the South when they first heard the Gettysburg Address. Somebody from the South, from the Confederacy, was standing in the crowd while Abraham Lincoln was giving the Gettysburg Address. Let them niggas be free. No, they coming for our slave. It's gonna be a hit, bro. It's gonna be, yeah, Benedict Arnold type beat. This would be if Halo comes to PlayStation, this would be a major hit in the console war. This is like Mario coming to PlayStation or Xbox. I personally wouldn't care. But if it does happen, this shit would be fucking funny. The timeline would explode. Twitter Spaces would be through the roof. It would be a white flag. Hey, and they said, profit, we need to get our money up. Like I said yesterday, a report came out that sales for platforms are down across the board. Xbox and PlayStation. PlayStation is outselling Xbox up to 5 times more, I believe, but across the board, hardware sales are down. Game sales, they're not doing the best, man. Except for Nintendo. Well, Nintendo's running on like 8-year-old hardware, so whatever they make, they're gonna make a profit on it, because you have to keep in mind that at this point, the Nintendo Switch runs on a fucking Samsung Galaxy S5 computer chip, okay? That shit is like dirt cheap to print. They piss it out, so it's gonna make profit, yeah. But that's why Nintendo's philosophy has always been never push graphics to the forefront, like the latest edge technology, because it costs more to create and it's going to take years to turn a profit. But if they put out something that's already old, they can turn a profit sooner at the exchange of, we don't get the latest visuals on the Nintendo platform. I want Starfield so bad on PlayStation. Can I ask you why? Because after about 10 hours, I was, hey, more power to you, I guess, man. More power to you. What else I got for y'all? They saying in the group chat. Let's see. It's not going to be optimized. Good luck. Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. Apparently, was it Digital Foundry I read? Apparently, Sea of Thieves runs better on PlayStation than Xbox. That's not true. And that's crazy, because the Xbox is a more powerful platform. But for some reason, Sea of Thieves was more optimized on PlayStation. So that's not true. Like, that is not true. I'm all for slandering both sides, but I try to be accurate with the information. That is not true. The power of the SSD. That's fucking funny, bro. Hi-Fi Rush did as well. See, I'm not the only one who read that article. That is not true. Xbox is taking a fucking L. Yesterday, I pointed out during the trailer for Multiverse's Joker in the top right, there was an image of the Powerpuff Girls. It was really blurry, so you had to really pay attention. This pretty much all but confirms the Powerpuff Girls are the next character after the Joker, because they've revealed the city of Townsville map in all its glory. Like, what's the point of even putting this map out? They tweeted this out today. Just announce the Powerpuff Girls. You don't gotta drop the trailer. Just announce it too. Like motherfuckers are supposed to look at this and be like, oh, what does this mean? It means the Powerpuff Girls are coming. Which means, yeah, there's a chance Mojo Jojo could come. If they put another Powerpuff Girls character in there, they should put the fucking the devil dude. That shit was funny. Does it got the redhead baddie? I mean, oh, the mayor's shorty. Him, yeah, they gotta put him in there. That shit, yo, killing niggas with him would be disrespectful, bruh. I'm him. Stage OST win. Oh, that's a good point. That would be a fire, because that show does got some fire music. Miss Bellum. So yeah, Powerpuff Girls are confirmed. I don't got nothing to add until they see a trailer. The Rowdy Rough Boys. I feel like the Rowdy Rough Boys will be in the game, but as a skin. That's an easy skin they could do for. I don't see a reason to make them a separate character. Just make it a skin for the Powerpuff Girls. Other news I got. Your next Steam Deck rival could have a NVIDIA GPU, according to a leak. A NVIDIA handheld gaming chip is reportedly in works right now, which would give some serious competition to the AMD chip using the Steam Deck. According to this latest rumor, NVIDIA is working with the Taiwanese semiconductor firm MediaTek on the new handheld gaming chip, which is likely to be more powerful than an NVIDIA chip in the Switch 2. That's crazy. We're already talking about handhelds more powerful than the Switch 2, and the shit is not even out. What up, Ziggy? Only one of the best handheld gaming PC devices on our guide currently uses NVIDIA Silicon, and that's the Razer Edge. Wait, Razer has a handheld? Which is fundamentally a cloud gaming device. The problem for NVIDIA here is that unlike AMD, it doesn't have an x86 license, and all the big PC games for Windows are designed to run on x86 infrastructure. They did that with Jake and Cake. I don't see why they wouldn't do it with the girls. The latest rumor comes from the tech leaker. How much is it gonna cost? That's what I want to know. Ant-Man needs your help, TBH. The Wolves losing? Are they playing tonight? Is Joker beating this? They ain't playing tonight. That's tomorrow. You was referencing the last game? I was like, did I miss something? Shit. Rockstar co-founder Dan Houser's new company is creating an open world action adventure game. New studio alert. Last night they lost. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I was like, I thought they played last night. I was like, did I miss something? They playing a back-to-back? New studio alert. Absurd Ventures, the media company established by Rockstar Games co-founder and creative director Dan Houser, following his departure from the Grand Theft Auto developer in 2020, is working on an open-world action-adventure game. Absurd Ventures was formally unveiled last June with a mission statement of building narrative worlds, creating characters, and writing stories for a diverse variety of genres across mediums including live action, animation, games, book, graphic. Translation: we're trying to make a fire game, and then we plan to license the fuck out of it. Toys, comic books, movies, animations. November brought news of Absurd Ventures' first two projects, American Caper, A Better Paradise. At the time, the company referred to this two universes that would begin as a graphic novel and podcast. Nigga, what? Podcast? Where the games at? Nigga, we banning all podcast mics. And now a new job listing on the Santa Monica company's website has confirmed it's also working on an open world action adventure game that's aiming to deliver best in class combat and third person action across multiple game modes. Sounds like multiplayer, third person, we like that. It's not clear if the game will be based on the Absurd Adventures previously announced universes or something new, but it's likely still very early days for the project given the company's career page reveals. It's currently looking to fill a number of high level roles, including art director, senior director, lead, blah, 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 blah. What's the name of the studio? Absurd Adventures. Keep your eye on this, I would say. You think Kai gonna beat your record? I'm not gonna lie, he might. I don't wish, first of all, it wasn't 16, it was 15. I don't wish 15 hours on anybody, but I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the reasons why this stream is so late. I've been watching that shit. Since he got to Millennia, I've had his stream on. I was in the gym, and as soon as I got done with my workout, he was walking to Millennia, and I've just had it on the TV, cleaning the house, just doing whatever, hanging out with the dog. I'm not gonna lie, he might beat it just because and please don't take this as like me hating. I'm just analyzing the gameplay. There's a few takeaways that I've had. And I've talked to my girl about this too, because she's been playing Elden Ring. He's not good at the game. And I'm not trying to be mean. He's not good at the game at all. If anything, I'm really impressed at how far he's gotten. So to that, I say kudos. And same. I say kudos that he's gotten this far. But the build he's using is hard carrying him. And I think Millennia is exposing him. Because the thing that like it's frustrating to watch him play is he still doesn't know roll forward when someone swings wide, roll forward and then turn the corner and take their back. He still doesn't have the fundamentals of a Souls game. So and that's exposed. He was able to get away with that because he's had that River of Blood sword. So he's just been spamming that heavy attack and doing a shit ton of damage. But Millennia heals on hits. And it's crazy because she's been nerfed 3 times. Keep in mind, I fought Millennia before she got nerfed. Yeah, he's got the bleed build. It's been helping him a lot. But if he would have had like a Moon Veil or something else like I had, he would have struggled. I said it's a chance. He's got to work on his fundamentals basically. Imagine the pre-patch. I don't wish it upon him. I hope he wins because like that motherfucker looks stressed out, bro. I was like, is this what it was like to watch me play? This motherfucker looks stressed. You must have didn't see when he won his first match in Siege. Nah, I didn't see that. Pre-nerf Melania was a lot more aggressive. That's what I'm saying. Fucking, it was stressful. It was stressful. He's not good, but he's entertaining. Yeah, he's sticking with it. So, you know, hopefully he beats it, bro. You tough, right, nigga? Hang in there. That's exactly what it was like when you was going through it. The difference is I fought the ultimate version. Also, I felt like I mastered, and this is why I said he's not good at the game. I don't know if he's done it now, but when I was watching him, like 6 hours in, he hadn't mastered the first phase. I was struggling with that second phase. But like he still hasn't figured out the waterfowl. Like there's like little things. Like I noticed he hasn't figured out when the health bar's at half. Waterfowl. Also he keeps running into the corner whenever she does the AoE. I'm like, bro, come on, please. You was locked in. Hey, we gonna be locked in June again too. Although I feel like I've gotten a lot better, especially after, because people like to argue, oh, you was over. Liza P proved I know what I was doing. I beat the Nameless Puppet. It took JG 2 times to beat the Nameless Puppet. And in my opinion, that shit don't count because he already knew how to play the game when he went through a second time. That shit don't count. But yeah, hopefully he beats it. But yeah, he's been struggling to get past phase 1, you mean? Yeah, you're gonna have to get the thing about Millennia is you have to dance with her the entire time and you can't let her heal. I saw the Furiosa reviews. I might see the movie. Speaking of Liza P, Liza P DLC will be released later this year, according to NeoWiz's fiscal report. It's currently windowed for the second half of 2024, but an exact release date hasn't been announced. The fiscal year for Korea is January 1st through the 31st, so we can expect it before the calendar end. So more Souls games to update the GI scoreboard. What's the ranking on Soulsborne players in GI? I don't know. But motherfuckers like the cracks. We was going crazy in the group chat last night, like arguing back and forth. Motherfuckers want to crack jokes about me. But then Steve defended me today. He was like, well, to be fair, TBH did fight Melania in the pocket freaking before the nerf. I was like, exactly. Y'all was using fucking... I found out today that everybody in GI used the River of Blood but me. Did y'all know that? Did y'all watch their streams? Because we were all playing at the same time. I didn't get to watch. I was like, and watching Kai play, I'm confident watching Kai play, if I had the River of Blood, I would have beat Melania within 2 hours. Cause to be fair, yo, this nigga, that sword, and apparently that shit got nerfed. The heavy attack when it does the blood shit, the AoE is crazy, and it takes like a third of the fucking health bar. I was like, bruh. All you gotta do is make her whiff and then hit the heavy. That's why it's so frustrating to watch him play. I'm like, bro, can you wait for her to whiff and then punish? This nigga just want to spam that shit. I'm like, stop spamming the plus mimic. If I had that sword, I think I would have did a lot better. But it's whatever. Motherfuckers want to crack their jokes. I still beat the Nameless Puppet. I'm still a Grandmaster. What else did I beat? I feel like I beat something else and I forget. off the top of my head. I don't know. June niggas is getting exposed. June niggas is getting exposed, bro. I was not level 400. Shut the fuck up, bro. Oh yeah, Wukong. This nigga said you were level 4. The fuck up. Let's go into Subbox. You doing the same build? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. This nigga's funny. What's going on in the Subbox? We got more World War II games. Yeah, High on Life. I do not care. Any interesting trailers besides Assassin's Creed? I don't really see nothing. Apex official altered cinematic trailer. Who cares? Greedfall 2? Oh, we got a Greedfall 2 trailer. That got lost in translation today. Assassin's Creed stole the day. 2K Season 7. Let's go. I beat her within 2 minutes with the River of Blood, but it was because I used Mimic. Yeah, that shit like stuns the fuck out of her. It's a really powerful weapon. That's why if you follow me on Twitter, I had tweeted. I was like, I'm not knocking anybody who used the River of Blood, because at the end of the day, you did have to beat a boss. You had to earn it. You had to get it. But I was like, I do understand why some people don't like the River of Blood. And y'all are saying that it got nerfed. What I watched today on stream, I'm like, bro, this dude is banging his head against the wall and eating up her health bar, just spamming the heavy attack. So like, I know that weapon is super powerful in the hands of somebody who has the fundamentals down. Clean sheet soccer. Yeah. There's a Hulk action figure that says nigga allegedly. Yeah, all right, nigga. What up, Asa? Intorio, the last song, 15-minute gameplay overview. Oh, they got a hands-on preview of Greedfall. Chocolate Factory. That's stuff from yesterday, I think. Yeah, this is all from yesterday. All right, we'll start with Greedfall. Did she say Naga? My Naga? I saw someone on Twitter legit get mad because of his build. Like, bro, yeah, that shit's corny. Like, bro, let people play the way that they want to play. Like, it's just good because, like, before I started streaming, he had like 145,000 people in his stream watching him fight Malin. That's good. Like, cut it out. Don't be an elitist, bro. Let people play. Yeah, and to be fair, Tectonics is right. I'd argue he needs that build. He needs that build. that sword is what kept him keeping him in the fight with Melania. If he had a regular ass blade, he'd be getting washed. Yeah, he does sleep at night. He literally sleeps on stream. He better than me, bro. Did anybody play Greedfall 1? Y'all like this shit? I like the first one. I heard it's all right. From software fans get mad at anything that makes the game easier. After he beats Melania, who's after that? I think he's got Godric, the wrestler one, and then who else? I think he'll struggle with the final boss. Godric won't be too bad because he doesn't heal. He might struggle a little bit, but he's got a couple demons left. Like, that man really thought he was gonna beat the game in 100 hours. I was like, 150 at best. Yo, shout out to Alex with the sub. Oh shit. Godfrey's the final boss. Which one's the one? Y'all know what I'm talking about. In the second phase where he grapples you, he has that double AoE. He's at 146 now, maybe 200. Godfrey, he's not the final boss. No, the final boss is the dude that was like shooting the lasers and shit, and then he turns into a dragon. Those are the last two. Isn't it Godfrey and then the other dude, the dragon? The Elden Beast. Yeah. Those two. He's got two more demons left, basically. Ragadon. Yeah, whatever. Radadon, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, so Yeah, those two I think are going to give him trouble too. But I think he'll do okay with Godfrey because he doesn't heal. I think that's what makes Millennia so hard is she heals. And before they patched her, she used to heal a lot more. That's what made her so fucking hard. And she was more aggressive. Yeah, with that sword, he can spam that shit.
One of those underrated games that punched well above its weight with some extremely unique world building. That really
did he fight the Placid? I don't know. I think he's just doing main story shit.
World, I'm really eager to jump back into the.
He beat Malekith. I watched him beat it. He beat it.
And magical island of Tir-Fradi, which seems like it'll be retaining all of its wonderful weirdness while also making a major pivot in the gameplay department. Playing as a supernaturally gifted native belonging to the Yektfradi tribe, I got the chance to meet some interesting characters, explore the labyrinthine woods I called home.
Nah, I didn't see the pics of The Last of Us 2. I don't know if I want to look at it. I think I'd rather.
And most
I
importantly,
know what happens.
Take the all-new combat system for a spin.
Yeah, he beat
In
Mog.
this extremely early state, I see a lot of potential in this audacious and unabashedly eccentric follow-up.
The funny thing about him beating Mog is I fell asleep on the couch last night at like 11:30ish, and I woke up at like 4:30, and he was still fighting Mog. That shit had me cracking up. I got up off the couch and went into the bedroom. I was just like, good luck, nigga. Because like I've literally had him. Y'all know I got a big TV in my living room. I just have him on the background, like the volume be low. Like, I'd be cleaning dishes, like whatever. I just be doing shit around the house. He might be one of my most watched streams of 2024 for this stream alone, because I don't think I'm gonna watch him after this. But like I just woke up, that nigga was still fighting. I'm like, go to bed, dude.
But while 2019's
the same thing happened with me fighting Millennia. I was like, is this what it feels like?
Its combat left something to be desired. The sequel hopes to correct this shortcoming by doing away with the straightforward hack-and-slash bouts found in its predecessor and replacing.
I know I wasn't bugging. I thought the first one was a hack-and-slash game, so they're going for like a WoW MMO type. I don't know if I like that.
Them with semi-real-time strategic clashes that feel very reminiscent of Dragon Age Origins.
I was about to say, I'm getting KOTOR vibes from this.
Now you'll be pausing the battle, assessing the arena, and queuing up a set of actions for each of your characters before allowing the flow of time again and watching your machinations unfold. This similarity to Dragon Age isn't accidental, as the studio specifically cited Origins as a beloved game it's hoping to emulate with this slower, more tactical combat style. The early alpha build I played definitely still had its wrinkles, but I could already see the vision for this pivot, which moves it away from the crowded space of fast-paced third-person action games and gives it a much more distinctive old-school feel. The role-based abilities you'll unlock and unleash on your enemies do.
I don't know how he sleeps with all donations on all night. I don't think he hears them. You gotta keep in mind the audio is playing through his computer, and he doesn't have headphones on, so only the viewer hears it.
Of the battlefield in a mobile.
I would imagine he's not playing them on the speaker.
Like some kind of witchy druid. Or let you leap into close range with a melee-based.
Why do I feel like they're trying to be like Baldur's Gate or some shit?
Damage. And each has its own cooldown for you to juggle while playing.
Did I play 16 hours straight or did I take breaks? I went 16 hours straight.
Over various stat listings and ability effects appeal to.
Like I had to beat her that day because you had to keep in mind that was when G4 was still a thing, and like that was my only day off. So I had to beat her that day, or I wouldn't have been able to beat her for like another week because I didn't have like the free time. So I was like, I'm not getting off this fucking game until I'll go to work tired tomorrow. Like, nigga. Don't be drooling on me, bro. What the fuck?
RPG nerd inside me.
Yeah, I did 2 workshops basically.
Swapping between characters made me feel like a commander issuing orders to my subordinates from on high. It's been a minute since I played.
Oh, he does hear it? My
this
bad.
type of combat, and it scratched an ancient itch I didn't know I still had. Toggling between all the characters in my party also.
He making money, whatever. I can't knock it.
Each of them worked and differed in their fighting styles, and how they could prove useful while out exploring the world. For example, learning that one of my party members had a keen eye for tracking animals through the wild and was adept at disarming traps and picking locks led me to favor them while running around the woods. One of my other allies, on the other hand...
I don't care about this game. I remember coming back every now and then and seeing, like, damn, you still fighting her? Yeah, because the sword I was using, it's strong, but, like, it didn't stun her. Like, that's one thing I noticed about the Rivers of Blood that was, like, pissing me off. I was like, yo, I was low-key kind of hating. I'm like, God damn, she's easy with that sword. Because whenever you do that heavy blood attack, it stuns her. It stops her from moving. I had to constantly roll and dance with her. That shit, like, that shit was PTSD. He's looking stressed right now. Let's see. I used the Moonveil and it was alright. When'd you fight her? Pre-patch or after the patches? Let's see. Season 7 of 2K. Who's ready? Shout out the dubstep with the sub. Pre-patch? Oh shit. You was going crazy. Peace out, JP. Deleted after season 3, bro. I deleted this shit after like season 1. I deleted this shit. Well, no, it's still on my hard drive. I stopped playing it after the second patch. They just ruined the game. He needs to get some blue light glasses. You know what his stream has made me realize too, because you're talking about the blue light glasses, because I got some on. His stream made me realize how old I am. I'm like, bro, this nigga just streams all day, goes to sleep, gets up and streams. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, fuck you niggas, bro. Like, I like y'all. I appreciate y'all supporting me. I can't do that shit, man. And then just be high energy all the time. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's definitely like 21. I was like, I'm too old for this shit. It's just days where, when you get old, it's just days where you're tired. There's no explanation. You'll get 8 hours of sleep and you're still tired. Like, there's no explanation behind that shit. Listen, you want to be a content creator and do shit like what he's doing? Do that shit when you're young, because it don't work now. It does not work now. It is like, who was it? Lean Cuisine? He had tweeted. He's like, bro, I be turning my PlayStation on and be falling asleep. And I replied to it. I was like, the same shit happened. It's been so many times where I'm like, all right, let me get like a 2-hour session in so I can record some footage and make a video. 5 minutes in. Oh, jeez, bro. That's why I say most of the time I play games on stream, like sitting here yapping helps me stay awake. But when I'm not talking and I'm just playing the game, oh, geez. Then I got to stand up for 10 minutes with the controller in my hand. But then now I'm irritated because I'm standing up just so I don't fall. It's a process, man. It's a process. And then it's like, I don't like being hooked on caffeine. I try to give my body's breaks. I try to do my best not to go like back-to-back days off gamer subs and shit like that. That way, when you do hit the subs, you feel it. Because you don't want to build up a crazy tolerance. Next thing you know, you're doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scoops and shit. Your heart. So yeah, I try to cycle off stuff. LOL, that's me. Oh, I'm 33, bro. I'm right there with you. I'm about to be 34, bro. This August. I get it. I fucking get it, man. I fucking get it. Fuck 2K. Shout out to Sherlock with the sub. Another Souls game.
Inotria The Last Song is a Souls-like set in a beautiful, sunlit world inspired by Italian folklore where the brightest sun casts the darkest shadow.
Right.
It will take you on an awe-inspiring theatrical adventure.
I don't know, man. The subs don't give me energy anymore. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Is because you built up a tolerance. A lot of people don't know this. I learned this from like high school, like weightlifting. In order to feel the caffeine, you need to cycle off of it. So like, if you do pre-workout, do it for a month and then cycle off of it for like a month. If you can't do that, at least like take a couple days off, take a week off. Whether it's pre-workout or just like a regular energy drink, if you want to feel it. But like if it's a day where you know you don't need the energy, don't drink. People be like hooked to that shit. Be drinking energy drinks for no fucking reason. If I know it's a lazy day, I'm not drinking no energy drink. You gotta cycle off that shit. You have a high tolerance. That's all.
Regions from the picturesque city of Quinta, through the sun-soaked shores of Falesia Magna, and the mysterious passageways of the Venetian-inspired Litumnia, and more. Inotria comes from the name of an...
Shout out to the 600 we got in here. If you're new, hit the follow button.
Which included the southeastern fringes of Campania.
Yeah, show some gameplay.
Strides in creating a highly flexible push-forward combat, our innovative loadouts, combined with a deep RPG system, making experimentation easier than ever before, alongside greater systemic world interactions through hazards and rifts.
It looks a little full sail.
The world has been gripped by the Canovaccio. You, maskless one, are the only one without a given role and master of your destiny.
Knock energy drinks be hitting at 5 a.m. shifts. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would tell you to knock it off. I would tell you that's kind of dangerous, dog. Yeah, that's not it. Cause I learned in high school from my PE teacher, there was a study done, and most people who have heart attacks is before 7 a.m. So like it's actually not the best idea to work out before 7 a.m. because you're more inclined to have a heart attack, but also like energy drinks too. Like, you shouldn't start your morning with that shit. And like, if you do, like, wait till like late morning, 9, 10, 11 a.m. But like, yeah, you said, oh, word. Yeah, I'm not telling you can't drink it in the morning, but like 5 a.m. is crazy. I would say at earliest 8 a.m. dog. You're kind of, yeah, you risking that one. So what about coffee? Same thing with coffee. Yeah, you don't want to start your day like, because like it speeds up your heart rate. Like, that's not healthy. That's not healthy.
And free the world from stagnation by
like, you gotta let your body wake up.
What is Ardora, you might ask? It has changed.
Just because your mind is awake doesn't mean your body's awake.
Reality itself. It was first discovered by Puccinelli.
Shout out to Trey Galloway with the sub.
A song about a fictional bird that grew to such renown that he one day saw it perched atop a branch. He has now taught you how to recognize the...
I ain't playing this shit, man. I want to play Marvel Rivals. Let me hop in the Discord, see what's going on. Turns your heart into a ticking time bomb. Yeah, I remember, I think I was like 16 or 17. I drank an energy drink in the morning before my doctor's appointment, and then they took my heart rate. That shit was like 100 plus. They was like, did you drink an energy drink before you got here? I was like, yeah, how did you know? They was like, yeah, your heart rate is through the fucking roof. It's like, don't do that. That's not safe. I was like, oh, I was trying to wake up, bro. The fuck? Before I hop in the Discord, let me use the bathroom. Yeah, it's okay to let yourself feel tired.